first rounds of chemo helped, shrunk the tumor, and thought, okay, that's this. The prognosis was supposed to be somewhat okay, but then as we continued on, it got worse, very aggressive, and long story short, 6 months, Kev was gone, and yeah, horrific. I don't know how else to explain it, other than that it's clearly changed our lives as a family, both my wife Tamara and I, and the kids, and all four of them, two girls, Brad and Tamara, have been my rock. And you need that. I have
Hmm.
that, and we've spun it. We've spun it to be grateful for the time that we had Kevin. And I say spin it because that's what I do. I spin it and pretend. You got to pretend in life, and I got to
Hmm.
pretend that. Yep, we're just grateful for the time we had, and I just because you can't go down the other avenue, I can't. I know it would lead to terrible places, and I'm sure it does for some people, and that's a horrible thing. But I've got kids that are just, oh my gosh, they're just everything in our lives, and I feel like our kids are still like 5-year-olds because we just want to be with them and we want to know they're okay, and we're yeah, it's just but they've been rocks, and they're very positive. My daughter Mackenzie there has her own brand. It's called AOG, Attitude of Gratitude, and she just continues to harp on it, and it's a wonderful thing because it's a way of moving forward. Because we have to move forward, right? We can't stay where we were, and yeah, terrible things happen to a lot of people, and we saw that in the hospital for 6 months. It wasn't just us, and we continue. And I'm sure anybody watching this, Joe, every single person around us has been impacted by tragedy or loss of some sort. Maybe not to the same degree, but of some sort. And the most important thing I've learned from my kids and from my wife is to be grateful and to move forward and be positive, and that's what we try to do every day because we were lucky to have Kev.
Yeah, and it's putting one foot in front of the other and getting through it one day at a time. And after a period of time, you realize that there has been a period of time has gone by, and you did get through it. And like for us, getting in touch with bereaved families of Ontario was a key for us and very helpful. But you're right, gratitude is so important. Is being grateful for what you do have and what there is. And we still experience. Spencer in different ways. Like he manifests
Mm-hmm.
himself in different ways to us, and there's all kinds of cool signs. We could go into that. I could definitely do a whole show on that, really.
Yeah.
But I think that I guess the message for anybody who has gone through that kind of loss is that you can get through it. You will get through it one day at a time, and you'll be so grateful that you did, that you have been able to be there for each other, support as a family, support each other and getting through this. And, my kids are doing amazing, and Spencer's doing him, he is where he is, and he helps me in some ways too. So a lot of ways for sure. And so